I'm going to start 2025 with this. We're going to do a tier list of bullshit to curator. In 2025, I'm going to pierce in everyone's head that if you're not a curator, you're going to fucking lose. I recently just saw on Complex that this graphic designer made AI create campaigns for her. All of the really like luxury high-end houses, she made campaigns for them with AI. This new shift that this AI's, I use Chat GPT, I'm not gonna lie. But I use it for like grammar and shit because I always have typos, you know? But this new shift that is about to happen is going to really start to pick out who's really in this shit and who doesn't know what the fuck is going on. Most people have no fucking clue how to run a brand. I put on my stories literally yesterday that there's no competition. Guys, I'm not even trying to be fucking funny. I get content strategies, people wanting to talk to me, people showing me their brand. What do I need help with? And the shit that I see, I'm not this is coming from this is coming from a place of love. The shit's ridiculous. It's ridiculous because at this point you're not trying. At this point you're a drop shipper. At this point you're creating merch. Like if your brand is cool, I help. 2025, I need you guys to put this in your head. I think people are going to use AI a lot in these up and coming years, especially when that robot shit gets good at making graphics. The one thing which I know that AI is not going to know how to fucking do, understand what's cool, what's not fucking cool. You have to understand how to build worlds. AI really doesn't understand that shit yet, right? That still comes from a person being in the world, liking things, adding things on top of other shit. Like for me, for example, I could listen to Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, but I also am going to listen to Blue Bucks Clan and like the most hood rat LA music you would ever hear in your fucking life. I go both. So even me talking about that, that's literally what's going to like Ascot Ave is going to have all that shit inside of it as well. Like my 50 personality disorders that I have, you know. And I don't think AI will ever get how dimensional people are. That shit's not going to happen. Maybe like 20 years from now, but like right now, these couple of years, no way. So you have the ability to be cool as fuck. And that's why I'm really trying to focus 2025. I'm going to say curator until I can't fucking say it anymore. Curators. That's all the people I want to talk to. If you're stop saying you're a fucking clothing brand owner. That shit is so irritating. The internet has made having a brand very fucking different. You are a curator. You are curating a consumer's life. We live in a very fake world. Everything's a fucking stage. I need you guys to think of your brand like that. Your brand is a stage. You are putting people on the platform. You are making them and moving them to make them work and love your brand. Think of yourself as the bad guys in the Matrix. You're trying to make Neo be in the Matrix. You're the bad guy because you're trying to make the consumer conform to your world. You're a curator of a world that a person genuinely can't get out of because you made it so like perfect for them to live in and they don't want to get out of it. And if they do want to get out of it, it's even hard for them to do it. Like they're stuck with you forever. Okay, so we have what the fuck. That's the lowest one. What the fuck? That's my what the fuck. When I say what the fuck, this is what the fuck, right? Then we have merch. This is worse than a drop shipper. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, a merch brand is worse than a drop shipper. You're worse. Like it's terrifying. A drop shipper. You know I fucking hate them. I fucking hate them. Um, there's like an influx of the drop shipper on TikTok, and they're kind of learning how to like market a little bit better. Fucking hate them. And then we have the clothing brand owner. I hate y'all too. But we have the curator. I hate the clothing brand owner, but I have like some love for y'all because most people are clothing brand owners, and I try not to be mean. But y'all are okay, I guess. Fun fact, I know half of y'all have a picture like this on your Instagram and socials right now. Half of y'all do. Just a girl or a guy just posing with like a grungy background or like a graffiti background, just standing there. This is what the fuck. What is it? I want to know if somebody could comment below. Do you make content like this because you just saw another like person do it, or you're making content like this because you honestly think like someone's gonna buy something from you from doing this? I would love to know the info on that. Like, what is the logic behind it? I don't fucking get it. I will never get this shit. I will never get it. But people still decide to stand there on graffiti backgrounds and go to a parking lot and fucking pose. It's terrifying. It's miserable. You're gonna add that to what the fuck? That's going what the fuck? If you have content like that on your socials right now, remove it. It's 2025. You're still gonna do that shit? Half of y'all have that type of content too. Half of y'all have this type of content. What does this do? I just want to know. You're a drop shipper. You're a drop shipper. I'm gonna tell you something. I don't understand this. I don't get it. This is glorified JCPenney shit. Just because you saw another clothing brand owner put this shit on the floor with like a cool Ken Carson song in the back and it got 30,000 likes. Oh yeah, I'm about to do that. I'm about to sell out just like that. Curating a lifestyle. You are the bad guy in the fucking Matrix. If you're the bad guy in the Matrix, that's not gonna make me stay in the fucking Matrix. I don't give a fuck about that. The only brand owner that does this well is Memory Lane Park. That's the only brand owner who does this well. Everybody else, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. It's not that bad. I'll give it drop shipper. I know a lot of you guys have this content too. Again, parking lot. I never will get this. I just don't get it. Like, what is this supposed to do to a consumer? I don't get it. I really don't. Like, I hope are anybody out there watching me right now? Are we on the same page? And the people who copy my content, here's something that you could copy verbatim. Get your MacBook out. Is it loaded? Did you open up Google Docs or do you have your like Moleskine notebook? You probably don't know what that is. So let's go from there. Let's go from here. 5 things you shouldn't do as a clothing brand owner when it comes to your photo shoot. First, don't create content in a parking lot. 2, don't create content in a graffiti background. It doesn't connect the consumer to your Matrix world. There you go. You got a fucking whole Instagram slideshow, and you can make a video about it. Please use the 3 Pinterest things in the fucking exact font that I fucking use. So look, the people that are copying the content, you got your content for the day, for the month, probably, right? So go bye now. You're done. Go away. Y'all should see that amount of fucking videos that people are copying bar for bar. Oh fuck. Also, all the people who are copying me are full ass grown ass men. That's crazy. Grown ass men copying something that a 22-year-old, 23-year-old who's saying, and they're like 50. Okay. So, like I said, guys, you've been around longer. Why the fuck you don't know more? Whatever. So, like I said, here, why are you doing this? This is merch. You want your mama and your daddy to see that you're fucking you have a brand. You want to show the cousins, you want to show the cuzzos that you got a fucking brand. That's ridiculous. It's unnecessary. They don't really give a fuck that you have a brand. Any of these 3 pictures, you got 3 pictures up right now. Any of that content that is on your social media account, remove it. Before it's 2025, remove it. Let's start from the top. We got another fucking parking lot. When does it fucking end? I want to know who has placed in their fucking head that this is going to get somebody to buy something from you. This is for your mommy and your daddy. That one should go in what the fuck. I'm putting that one in what the fuck. I'm tired of it. Actually, I guess I'll put them in the same boat. Merch. It's like merch means like family content. Like y'all are basically, what the fuck is that family called? Y'all are basically making like Ace Family content. Why would this make me buy the shirt? Pretty girl. But why would I buy this? This is what I mean, that I only want to talk to and be connected to clothing brand owners who are curators. Y'all just copy and paste every fucking thing. Who in this world? Now, what I mean by copy and paste, I mean like, I am all for seeing patterns and like repetition and making sure that you're copying in the sense of like, if something worked well and then you go do it. Y'all know that this has been done millions of times. In order for you to pop off, oh, I have to come at this different. I cannot think in the same way as 30,000 other quadruple fucking other clothing brand owners are. Every clothing brand owner is going to go to a grunge looking location and take a picture, and because they have no brand building skills. They don't understand marketing. When you think of a content strategy, sit there and think, what does my consumer want right now? In this January to April, quarter one, or however the fuck you do your shit. Think, what do they want right now? It's the new year. It's the first couple months of the new year. They want to look their best. Okay, so how do I make my consumer look their fucking best and show them cool shit that they already have and place these products in cool situations and scenarios that they will want to be in? You can't do it if you don't understand your consumer. Most brand owners don't. So this is why you're always going to watch my videos. This is why people are always going to copy what the fuck I say, because at the end of the day, it's you as a brand owner not understanding the consumer. You don't know who the consumer is. So you don't understand what the consumer is, who the consumer is, where the consumer is going. You couldn't tell me if I had a gun to your head. You wouldn't be able to fucking tell me. That's the main issue. That's the fucking problem. That's what it is. That's what the fucking problem is. So I'm gonna add this to merch, because what the fuck? I don't understand why people think putting somebody in a group is better than having somebody with one person in a garage. Do you see how all of these people are in a garage? Are we seeing that how all these people are in parking lots? Are we getting through our head that this shit is actually retarded? Putting that shit in what the fuck? I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Here we go. Here, look at this. What are we doing? Is this a pose? Who is this helping? Why would this make me want to buy the sweatpants? There's no scenario. There's no world building. I don't even know where the fuck I'm supposed to wear these sweatpants at. Do you understand that people don't know how to wear clothes? Like, when people buy your clothes, they're buying them for somewhere they are going in their head. It is your job as a clothing brand owner to put them in that place in your content. That's your fucking job. But that's the job of a curator. If you're a clothing brand owner, you're a drop shipper, and you have merch that you want to show your family in the group chat, you're not going to understand what I'm saying. Most people don't. Please, 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 unsubscribe if you don't. Can we all the saints that are watching this video right now, can we, in the congregation, can we figure out where this is going to go? It's going to go in what the fuck. That's where it's going to go. The Ace Family happy-go-lucky merch shit. And it's nothing wrong. Yeah, I was about to lie. I'm not gonna fucking lie. That's crazy. I wouldn't wear that. I mean, but that's me. I wouldn't wear shit like that. Okay, guys, so you're not gonna see me, but I just want you guys to look at this. This is what half of y'all are. Half of y'all are drop shippers, merch sellers, and what the fuckers. And honestly, these are all one big category. Making content like this does not help you. This is for dumb ass people who don't believe in curating, brand building, scenario building, creating customers, creating worlds, understanding the consumer's world. These people don't understand this. They're just making shit. They're just making shit. It's especially my guys right here with the thumbs down. I don't know what the fuck's going on. That's who these people are. Don't be these people in 2025. This should not be your goal. This should not be, like, if you have a photo shoot lined up and you say you're about to go to a garage, I'm fucking scared of you. I'm terrified of you. This shit is stupid. This is ridiculous. Okay, so this is what clothing brand owners do. They know they have like a kind of like a cool vibe going on. They know like something is kind of there. She loved me till Thursday. Like, that's like cool. It's like effortless. Obviously, it may just be cool to me, but this is what like a cool clothing brand owner would do. Like, they know they have like a vibe to them, so they're not gonna try that hard, but they're gonna try just enough. You're a clothing brand owner. I'm not gonna like cuss you out that bad, but you know, that's not my like, it's like, okay, you're a clothing brand owner. We get it. You're a clothing brand owner. I should put this in what the fuck. Okay, so now we have this. You see what I'm talking about? They kind of know that their pieces are cool. So they, instead of putting it on the floor, they put it on a hanger. This is something a clothing brand owner would do, because they know the piece has enough leverage on it that like somebody, it's like eye catching, right? But eye catching is not going to get you a consistent consumer. Eye catching's not going to get you that. Put it on the floor and you hung it up, you're going to be like, oh, I'm different. I'm on a different wave. I hung my shit up. You're going, you're about to be a drop shipper, but for right now, you're a clothing brand owner. So I guess it's fine. Let's put them in clothing brand owner. I should put them in drop. Honestly, I should put them in drop shipper. The other one I showed you with the lighter on the floor, those are the ones that I fucking hate. At least this one, that's what I'm saying. It's like little subtle things that make somebody a clothing brand owner. Let me show my chrome heart denim in my shoes and put my hoodie on the floor kind of counterclockwise. Let me take a picture of it. Yeah. So like yeah, so they at this point they kind of knew that like, oh yeah, my shit's cool, my shit's hard. They know it's like a eye-catching color, but again, eye-catching does not get eye-catching is not world building. You know, just because something is bright and in your face, okay, you now you're giving Zara one-time consumer. So all of these are super fucking product based, right? There's no scenarios, there's no world building. They're just showing us shit. Like who like what does this mean? What does all this mean? I don't get this shit. I told you guys I don't like them either. I don't like clothing brand owners either. They just know that their brand vibe is kind of cool so they could get away with it a little bit. Guys, you know I'm excited about curators. First one is already insane. How fucking cool is this? How cool is this? It's such a vibe. It's such a vibe. And I don't give a fuck if you said you're being biased based on your aesthetic. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Because the thing is, this is not bias. This is not bias. This will capture anybody's attention. And newsflash, I almost said ho. News fucking flash. This is basically just like magazine era, just new school. That's all it is. To understand that, let's imagine the brand here is a person selling shoes. Do you know if the person was selling like a good boot or a good loafer and they put that here and then they have like a picture of a guy with like the glasses, they have the lighter, the cigarettes, the Aesop, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I think that's a Gucci ring. The like the wine, this is curation, this is world building. This is gonna make somebody be like, fuck, this fool's cool as fuck. I want to be that fool. This is what I'm talking about. People don't understand this. Guys, do you know how long I've been telling people to make style cards? 2 years. I've been saying do this for 2 years, and you just see it now popping up on the explore page of your feed. I'm sure you see it. I've been saying do this for 2 years. 2 fucking years. I've been telling people to do style cards. What? Because they're eye-catching. They catch your attention. You could literally make so much money just from making these. Make curator. Fucking cool ass person. This is so fucking hard. Do you see how hard this is? You ask for a snack at my house. A refrigerator full of cool ass interest the consumer will be interested in. What did Andre 3000 say? I think I always see this. Y'all don't want to hear me. Y'all just want to fucking dance. Like it's like clothing brand owners, dropshipper, merch, and what the fuck? They just want to dance. They don't give a fuck. They're just doing shit. Look how cool this is. The two models who are really modeling the Burberry are like striking the center and in the back. You got a whole situation going on. You don't. I could see like Born and Raised doing some shit like this because the fools in the back look like very like LA stereotype vibe. This is so hard with the girl and like the mask on. Billy Hill is a great brand that does this type of vibe. Check Billy Hill out. This is nuts. This is crazy. Do you see this? Like what? Look like Ken dolls. Like what the fuck are the Ken dolls doing? This is so simple. This is very simple, but this is curation. The Margiela and the pointy pump. The guys might not know what I'm talking about, but the girls, this is hard. Here's a great example of an actual curator. Ralph Lauren Home. He's definitely not selling the fucking paintings. Ralph Lauren is definitely selling the chairs that you barely could fucking see. Right? And you might say, no, it's the painting. Shut the fuck up. Listen, he's definitely selling these chairs that are not the pinpoint of it. He's showing you the before you get to the fucking chair, how your house would look, how you would look throughout the house. This is sick. This is a curator, a person who's creating a matrix for you. Y'all have to get this. This is what's gonna really separate people. You gotta know the difference from this shit. Like, it's kind of crazy how people don't. Old ass PSP with the Margiela, like little mini colognes, perfumes, whatever your vibe is. Like, this is fucking sick. This is curation. You might not think like this is something serious, but if I saw this and then like the next slide is like the jeans that they're showing, that's so hard, right? And obviously, I always tell people that you should really label your customer the Chateau Marmont girl. The situation that you're going to put the consumer in. Put your consumer in a situation. Where would they go with your product? What would they be doing with it? Why do we and why should we study language? Brand owners don't think to do shit like this. Like, I want you guys to build worlds. I don't want you to just show product. Product's boring. Product's so boring. When I go rewatch Entourage and rewatch The Sopranos, I'm taken back immediately. I want to be in the world. I want the 20-year-old LA early 2000s Paris Hilton. Oh, every time I watch Entourage, I'm like, wow, wish I could go back. When I watch The Sopranos, I want to be Tony Soprano's right man. You know what I mean? Like, you have to make a person want to be a character that you bring to them. That's what a curator does. They make you want to be as cool as them. But the thing is, curators, you could never be like them because they are the puppeteer for your life, for your brand. You are the puppeteer to that consumer's life. I want curators on here. If you're a fucking curator, we're cool. And I'll see you guys next time.